Welcome to Shepherd Product Overviews. Today, area of focus is going to be the A42 Small. Now, the A42 Small will come shipped in this 10x8 poly mailer. It's going to have some details on the front of it for you guys, but it does include the dimensions of the pouch, the size, and the pattern. It's also going to tell you what inserts it's compatible with. So we're going to go ahead and open this up real quick, and we're just going to do a quick overview for you guys on some of the features of the A42 Small, which is this guy right here. Backside's going to be 3 MOLLE wide. It's going to have 2 MOLLE tabs on the left and right sides, and the middle is left open for a reason we'll get into in a little bit. The main pouch, as you open it up, it's going to be 4.5 by 6 by 3, and that allows for some storage of some of your medium-sized GP items. And your front is going to have this little admin zipper that you can put notebooks, pens, pencils, all the smaller admin items. Now, on the back of it is the part that sets the A42 apart from other GP pouches. These rear inserts are loop lined, so you can put hook inserts in them. Now, these are the same inserts that work with Spirit systems, so the same inserts that work with a lot of other companies like STAC. Ours will use the same, so that way you guys aren't stuck with proprietary, or you're not being able to reverse some things like that. So without further ado, this one has 2 inserts currently that are compatible with it from us. Now for this demonstration, we're going to use the 5.56 combo, which I have right here. We'll get into it in just a second. That's something that you can slide into the rear of the pouch, and you can choose whether you want the 5.56 mag on the left or the right. Now, before we get into doing that, we're just going to go over a few more features of the pouch. On the sides of the pouch here, where the zipper meets the bottom, you're going to have internal and external tie-down points. Now, these are laser cut 1-inch tabs with 1/8 inch holes, and that's going to allow you to pass 550 cord, 1/8 inch shock cord, 3/16, 325 cord, anything smaller than 1/8 of an inch. You have these on both the inside and the outside, so you can use it to secure your sensitive items, night vision, compasses, GPSs, the $8,000 piece of equipment that the military gives you that you don't want to lose. All right, so what I've gone and done off camera is I've installed the combo insert. Now what this allows you to do is to put 5.56 mags or similar sized items in with a pistol mag or similar sized items. They're elastic, they are reversible right to left, they are not flippable. We'll get to that in another episode. What this allows you to do is you have bungee retention or no bungee retention for you to insert or take out your 5.56 mags or similar items. So PMag, we also have Baofeng size radios that you can slide in there. This one has the exoskeleton from Great Plains Creations. Great addition to the Baofeng radios, but they fit just as well. You can have your tab up there to hold the radio in. So those 2 items fit really well. You can also squeeze the XTS 2500 size radios in there if you want to. You don't have to. It is quite snug. On the back, as we talked about, there is the middle MOLLE row left open for you to mount other items, such as a field knife. Now, I really prefer the Gerber strong arm knives. It is full tang, it's kept an edge, and it's also gotten beaten. I do a lot of batoning with this knife, and it's good for processing firewood. So I'm going to go ahead and install this off camera as well to show you guys what that looks like. Alright, so I managed to MOLLE this on, and what this allows you to do is MOLLE it behind and still allow you to MOLLE into other things like your chest rig, your belt system, your plate carrier, whatever you feel like attaching this to. It does allow you to MOLLE on a knife of this size. Now you can do this with other things like the Forge Concepts key holder, which is this little HK clip on the bottom of a MOLLE tab. Anything that's a 1 line of MOLLE that's not super thick, you can fit in behind that pouch. So this makes this a very modular platform for your different payloads, for different mission sets. We're not going to hit too many of those hot words, but what this allows you to do is you have a very small pouch that has a lot of payload capability. So right here, I have a kit that's ready to go, 5.56 mag, pistol mag, knife, anything I want to fit inside this main pouch. One of the great things about this pouch is we've tried to design it similar to other GP pouches on the market, so that way you're not losing 1/2 inch or gaining too much space. And this allows you to fit a lot of similar items. So in this one, I have my Vortex 10x50 Diamondback binoculars. They fit right inside this main pouch with room to spare. I'm just going to snug these right in here. And it's going to zip up over the lenses. And like I said, there's still room to spare in there, so I could put a field notebook from Right in the Rain. I could put a protractor, a compass, a GPS. In the front, I could put any of those field cards. So again, really, really versatile, all-purpose pouch, which is what that A stands for. So I'm going to go off camera again. I'm going to install this onto the Spirit of Systems Things 2, which is one of the chest rig systems that I have laying around. I can show you what the most common use for the A42 Small looks like. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've mollied this onto the Spirit of Systems Thing 2. Each side of the Spirit of Systems Thing 2 has 3 columns of moly, which lines up perfectly with the laser cut panels we have on the rear of the A42 Small. Now, we don't recommend putting either the medium or the large on the Thing 2 just because it doesn't fit with our strap solution. You can use the malice clips from Tactical Tailor to get that done. I've seen it done in the field. I don't really recommend it, but to each their own, it is possible. Now, what this allows you to do is it allows you to take your Spirit of Systems Thing 2 with, let's say, a Mark 4 or Mark 5 placard from them. You can take your rear 3 magazines, one on this side, one on another side, and then 2 more in the rear of the radio slot on either side. Quick math totals, that brings you to about 8 or 9 magazines for a chest rig of this size. Your shoulders are going to be hurting, but it's definitely doable. I'm going to cut away one more time to show you guys what this looks like on a belt-mounted system. This will take up to a 2-inch belt system. That could be an everyday belt, that could be a Nova belt, that could be any belt that's underneath 2 inches width. And we're going to cut to show you that on a Cry MRB, both moly and belt system. So we'll cut to that and we'll be right with you. This is a Ranger Green A42 Small on the moly side of the Cry MRB 2.0. Now this belt belongs to Rihanna. What this allows her to do is when we're out bear hunting, bear baiting, deer hunting, we both wear our belts in the field with our backpacks. This allows us to carry some of the more administrative items on our belt as well as extra magazines, a handgun for self-defense because the critters up here in Maine are always unpredictable. So this just allows us to carry some of the more necessary items. If we have to leave our bags in the truck or the tree stand, we can take this out and have, again, some of the necessary items like a GPS, a flashlight, headlamp, all of those things contained in one area. So without getting too deep into the Fanny adapter kit, because this will have its own video, you can take this kit and apply it to the back side of any of our A42 pouches. This allows you to convert it very quickly without an additional piece of equipment to run it as a Fanny Kit, move it out of the way on your belt line, and allows it to be removed very quickly using 1-inch ITW Nexus split bar buckles. You'll see that in another product overview episode, but just know that it does work with the A42 Small. So I want to thank you guys for watching this product overview video. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. And if you're watching this on our website, you can always email us because we have so many questions coming in about the different sizes, what these things fit. That's part of the reason why we want to bring these videos to you, is so that not only does it mitigate those emails coming in, but also allows you to know what you're purchasing before it gets to you. I want to make that easier for my customers. I want to make that easier for my supporters because there are a lot more people picking these up now that I'm doing restocks. So again, thank you very much for your business. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you on the next product overview episode.